Rickea, what's your assessment of the first 12 games of the season for this team?
I feel like we're still growing, we're still getting better, but I feel like we're trending in the right direction.
And how do you feel being back in this lineup, back in the starting lineup, getting some games under you?
I feel better. I feel like, again, just experience is your biggest teacher, so being able to play against these teams and get a feel for it, I feel like that's going to help because, we play the same team a couple of times a year, so, just trying to make sure we're doing what's right.
And what does it feel like to drop a 30 ball, career high?
It just felt better to get the win. That's all I'm about. I just want to get the win at the end of the day, so I was just more happy that we got the win.
When you look at where this team is at, I know the team hasn't had a full roster, got injured players, different things like that. How do you feel like how do you feel like the team is handling all of those variables?
I feel like we have that next minute mentality. Of course, we want to be full strength right now, but we know that it takes time. So just being real with ourselves, giving ourselves grace, but knowing at the end of the day, whoever's on that floor needs to come in and do their job. So we can't make excuses either.
How do you feel like you handle being down by so many points against Minnesota and then, trying to play better in the second half?
Yeah, you just got to come out and be a dog at the end of the day. You got to get something out of it. If you're down by 40 at halftime, get something out of the next half, whether it comes out a win or a loss. Still go out there and be confident, make sure you're attacking, working on things, setting up plays. Of course, we're still trying to dig ourselves out that hole, but playing against a team like Minnesota, you got to come out and punch. And
with the game against Seattle, you've played them before. What type of challenges do you feel like they present? If they're a puzzle, how do you kind of go up against them?
They're very long. That's what I can say. They're all pretty tall, all pretty athletic. So just making sure we're making the right plays, make sure we're moving the ball. I feel like that's really going to help. I feel like every team has their weakness, but we just got to find what that is and attack it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, other than the closed door scrimmage, but this will be your first game in the WNBA against Zia, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh my gosh, love Zia so much. Excited to, always play. Miss playing with her, but got to play against her. But just proud of the person she is, just proud of how she's mentally strong. Her journey hasn't been what she wanted it to be, but she comes in every day, she works her tail off, she's a great teammate. So, just being able to say that I'm friends with someone like that of such high character means a lot, and I know her time is gonna come. She's gonna keep working. Zia is one of the most positive people you'll ever meet, one of the biggest hard workers. So again, just proud of her.
Just a couple of minutes because we're
Okay. Thanks. You're talking about Zia just now, right?
Yeah.
Take you guys still talk regularly,
Every now and then, but yeah.
For you in particular, last couple of games, how would you quantify it? Is it kind of you being more aggressive, or just you kind of maybe learning and finding more of your spots within the offense?
I feel like it's a little bit of everything. Still getting acclimated with the offense, but at the same time, me being more aggressive. I know that when I'm aggressive, I feel like the team responds better as well. So just making sure I'm aggressive from the jump, because I feel like that helps a ton, and just having that mentality from the jump.
Your playmaking, we saw it towards the end of last year a little bit more, seeing it even more this season. What do you attribute that to?
I feel like just being confident, my coaches trusting in me, my teammates. I feel like I just try to make the right play, whatever the possession is. If you're open, I'm going to try to get it to you. If I have a lane, I'm going to try to get to the bucket. But making sure that I'm focusing on the defensive end as well. I feel like I've been really hounding in on angles to take and, guarding quicker guards and things of that nature, getting over screens better and stuff like that. Anticipating people more, so I feel like just being up for that challenge on the defensive end has helped me a ton too.
The coach says she's challenged you on that end. What in particular has that conversation been like that she's trying to get you to focus on a little bit more?
Yeah, in the beginning of the year, she was just saying you can be one of the best, if not the best, two-way player in the league. So just taking that to heart, of course you want to impress your coach, and then even when we play Minnesota, guarding one of the best players in the league right now at second half, and I'm being her primary defender. Just her having that confidence in me. I feel like I was again want to make my teammates proud. So just making sure I have the confidence to guard her and just working hard at it.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.